We are talking about YouTube demonetizing channels under 1,000 subscribers, and we're starting right now.
That's just how we did.
What is going on? My name is Nick. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos, and all types of other YouTube-related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. Okay. So we know that one, I don't know how to do a live stream, right? It's been a while since I've done one from here, right? but yeah, we know that hey, Nick doesn't know how to do how to run a live stream. Nick doesn't know how to do OBS, right? But okay, here's the thing. I wanted to hop on here and do this live stream today because this isn't going to be a long stream. We are not looking at channels or anything like that. I wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to talk to you about what is going on right now with the with YouTube doing the small channels, basically taking away their ability to monetize until they cross over the 1,000 subscriber milestone or the 4,000 hours of watch time on the channel. So I wanted to hop in here and I wanted to have this conversation. The reason I wanted to have this conversation now is because I've been all over the internet today. You know, like on my side of the world. What's up, Professor Nez? On my side of the world, basically, like when news comes out over there, then what happens is on my side, I get like a whole day to think about it before I actually have to like talk about it with anybody. So before everybody over on, the other side of the planet, starts getting out of bed and all that stuff. So here are my thoughts. One, there's a lot of negative stuff going on all over the internet. People are completely losing their minds over the demonetization of small channels. People are falling into this hype of, hey, YouTube is trying to take out small channels and all of that stuff, and that's not the case at all. Listen, okay, people online right now, especially like trolls and just negative personalities in general and all of that stuff, they are out there trying to get people fired up. They are out there right now trying to pass around all of this like negative stuff with what's going on right now. Yes, I understand that it is an additional hurdle for channels that are under, channels that are under 1,000 subscribers. But here's the thing. In reality, channels that have under 1,000 subscribers, channels that have under 4,000 minutes of watch time, they're not making that much money anyway. With that said, I also understand that I have viewers from all over the world. And because of that, like $100 over the course of the year or $200 over the course of the year is, that's a lot in a lot of countries. But in a lot of cases, it's not. Right? The amount that you're losing over the course of the week or the month or whatever, it's going to equate to pretty much nothing. Okay. So here's what I want. What's up, Intrepid Don? Here's what I want. Here's what I want you to do. And this is the whole reason that I'm making this stream. Right now, there's people that are making videos trying to get you fired up, trying to get you hyped up, trying to get a pitchfork in your hand and have you believe that YouTube is trying to take you down. That's not the case. What's happening is YouTube is saying, hey, before we had this door right here. This was the 10,000 viewer door that you can walk through. It's right here, right? Before we didn't even have that door. You could just come in and be a partner. So that door was over there. That was a lot easier to get to. Now we have this door over here that is the 10,000 view door. And, people were walking through that. Hey, that's cool. People are still abusing the system. So now we're going to actually move the door. You're going to have to walk a little bit further, and you're going to have to go down the hall. You're going to have to take a left, and then you're going to have to go 2 doors down, and then you can actually walk in the door that way, right? So it's not that they are taking away your ability to monetize. All they're doing is they're moving the bar. What is going on, Clasher Dasher? What is up, Vlogger Wizard? What is going on, Chuga Cheese Gaming? Everybody. Indian Shopper in here. What's up? Top Once in here. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out. The Gangster Squad. What is going on? One Broadcast. Nice to see you in here as well. Saad. SAAD World Fighters. Nice to see you. True Financials. What is going on? Nice to see you as well. True Financials. You can probably chime in on this as well as far as, $100, $200 over the course of the year. In most cases, depending on, where you're at in the world and all that stuff, it's not going to be a game changer as far as your lifestyle is concerned. Right? But listen. Here's the main focus of what I'm trying to do. I just spent like an hour and a half just ranting to my camera And I was getting ready to edit the video, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to have this conversation so I can get some feedback right out of the live stream as well, you know, so I can have this conversation with you as well. What's up, Adam? But basically, the thing is with this is I want to focus you on Style Your Life. What's up, man? Nice to see you in here as well. A lot of familiar faces in here. This is fantastic. But what I want to focus you on, Cutting the Caboose, what is going on? But what I want to do is I want to focus you on, I keep getting distracted by the chat here. What I want to do is I want to focus you on not necessarily what is going on in terms of, hey, YouTube is trying to smash small channels, because that's not the case at all. People want you to believe that. People want you to get on that hype so that you'll share their videos around and stuff like that. It's garbage. Don't believe that. Don't fall into that negative mindset. I want you to look at this as, even though it's unfortunate, even though it's bad, especially if you were just crossing that, you know, hey, I just got that 10,000 view milestone. I was just waiting for my approval, and then now they did this, right? I get that. I understand the frustration involved with that. But I want you to focus on this as a mindset thing, right? Instead of thinking of it like, hey, YouTube owes me something. YouTube, you know, is required to make sure that, you know, I'm making money. YouTube is required to make sure that I'm taken care of. I want you to look at this as an opportunity to do a little bit of a mind shift set in terms of, okay, I'm going to look at this as an opportunity. So YouTube is basically taking away my ability to monetize under 1,000 subscribers, okay? So what I'm going to do instead, because I'm a creator, I'm a video creator, which means that I'm a creative person. I'm creative enough to get in front of the camera or to play my games and edit them in a certain way. I'm creative enough. I'm a creator. I'm a creative, right? So I want you to apply that creative part of you to what is going on right now and say, okay, well, I can't monetize under 1,000 subscribers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for other things that I can do that aren't directly related to ads that I can monetize on, right? As part of the thing that they're going to be deleting from the channels that have 1,000 subscribers is your ability to link directly to a website, that be your own website, that be a crowdfunding website or a merchant website or something like that, in the end screens and in the cards themselves. What they're not removing is they're not removing your ability to directly tell people in the video where it is that you need to go. So, like, as an example, if you have a merch store and they're taking down your ability to link to it directly in the cards, instead of saying, hey, click this card here to go there, you can just say, go to my channel name /merch, and then there you can get all of my stuff, right? So there's workarounds as far as that is concerned, but I want you to lean on your creativity. I want you to lean on the positive side of how your brain works and think about, okay, how can I basically modify this thing? Instead of going into this big negative ball of just negative, horrible hype, how can I take this whole thing and swap it around to where it's like, hey, okay, so yeah, they've taken away my ability to monetize under 1,000. So I got to think of different ways that I can make money off of my channel. If making money off of your channel before 1,000 subscribers is even something that's important to you, because as part of YouTube culture, a lot of people, and I talk about this in my videos as well, a lot of people are, you know, they're like, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing YouTube for money anyway, right? But now this happens, and now all of a sudden everybody's like, well, hey, I'm doing this to try to make money, right? So it's that whole, you know, I hope you see where I'm going with that. But basically, look at it as, hey, I'm gonna use this as a positive thing. So I'm gonna learn how to monetize my videos in other ways. I'm gonna use that to grow my knowledge that I can also apply to other areas of my life to learn how to monetize my channel in other ways. I'm gonna spend time on it. Instead of taking this negative energy on, hey, YouTube is trying to do this to me, I'm gonna take that energy and I'm going to turn it around, and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm not going to waste my mind space with that. I'm going to take my mind space over here, and I'm going to learn how to monetize my channel in another way, right? Also, look at it and say, okay, I'm going to learn how to use the platform better so that I can generate that 1,000 subscribers, right? So that I can get that 4,000 hours of watch time, right? Like, okay, and I see in the chat right now, right? I see in the chat that it is, people are blaming like Logan Paul and all of that stuff. That's great in terms of, hey, I'm going to follow that mindset and follow that negative thing down I'm going to follow that negative rabbit hole. But here's the thing that a lot of people aren't aware of. Internet marketers that have way less than 1,000 subscribers, internet marketers use YouTube as a spamming platform. Right? They use YouTube. They basically use YouTube so they can rank videos in the search engines and in YouTube to basically make affiliate money directly. They don't care about growing a channel. They don't care about growing a community. They're just putting videos out there, and they're using the weight, the strength of YouTube to rank their videos in search and to generate affiliate income from that. They're not making any real contribution to what's going on YouTube. All they're doing is using it for the sake of driving those links in, right? They're not doing anything for you. They're doing that for them. That's cool, Albert. That's cool. So, so with that, right? They're not doing that in terms of, trying to contribute. They're doing that in terms of, hey, we're trying to get something out of this. The same thing with like hate groups and stuff like that, right? Like they build up all of these channels and they say, and hey, real quick also for anybody in the chat right now, like if you're close to 1,000 subscribers, go ahead and start checking out each other's channels. Go ahead and subscribe. That's cool with me. I don't care. But what you don't want to do is you do not want to put, because the mods are going to get it, you do not want to put, hey, subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. Actually, you know what? Mods, go ahead and let that stuff through. If people want to say that stuff, go ahead and let it through. If people want to do that whole thing also, if you're close to that 1,000 subscriber mark and you're trying to get over that, go ahead and subscribe to each other. I don't care. But basically what I'm getting at is like you can look at this as a, this humongous negative thing that, that is an excuse for you not trying to drive towards whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Or you can look at this as a cutting the caboose. Thank you for swinging by. I appreciate it. Or you can look at this as something that you can turn into a growing experience for yourself. You can look at it as a thing that you can do for the sake of learning to use the platform better. Like, hey, now that I'm not focused on this money thing, maybe I can focus on growing my audience so that I can fast track my road to 1,000 subscribers on my channel. Right? Maybe I need to focus on, how to engage with my audience better. Maybe I need to focus on, hey, what's up, Rev Tech? Maybe I need to focus on all of that stuff that matters in terms of growing my community here, instead of focusing on all of this negative stuff that's going on. That's my opinion on it, because what they're doing right now is they're trying to protect the advertisers, right? They're trying to protect the advertisers, because the advertisers are who pay YouTube, and that money, like that money is what comes to us, right? So once you do cross that 1,000 subscriber milestone, and you have you do have ads displaying on your videos, and you are making money, that money comes from the advertisers that they're trying to keep on board, right? So and again, I'm not saying that, hey, they're doing this for us. It's a business decision on YouTube for the sake of, protecting the advertisers so that they can keep this whole thing going, because they know they've got a good thing going. They're making, they're making money from it, and they know that, hey, this is the way to do it right now. So me personally, I also think that it's probably going to be a good thing in terms of the quality of content that you're going to see on the platform. The deadline, Sublimination Club, the deadline is February 20th. So basically you have a 30-day window. You got 30 days. This is your notice, right? You have 30 days to generate 1,000 subscribers on your channel. Miss Jenny's Cleaning says 4,000 hours equals 240,000 minutes. Absolutely, it does. All the people, awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, we got that. V-Chucks, I have 21 subscribers, so I started in the middle of this adpocalypse. This isn't the adpocalypse. This is something completely different, and it's not even a horrible thing, right? Like Al Tone here, thanks for the super chat. But he says, YouTube is a tool. I will not quit. Nothing is impossible. I'm here more than just for the money, but to make a difference, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Right? Is it's like, you can use it for, hey, I'm going to get on this negative thing of, what's going on with, the whole, hey, Jay Rogers, what's up? I'm going to get on the negative hype train, so to speak, or I'm going to continue using YouTube to get my message out there, because what YouTube has not done is they have not said, hey, you can't be a creative person anymore. You can't upload to the platform. You can't be creative in the videos that you make. Like you can't create. They haven't done that. They've said, we're going to move the barrier to entry. That's it. We're going to take you from here, where you used to be able to get in right at the start. You start your channel. Hey, I just need to verify, set up my AdSense account. Bam, you're part of the partner program. Then they moved it up. Hey, we're going to make it 10,000 views. Bam, they got it to 10,000 views. Now people are still exploiting that. So they're like, hey, now we're going to change it to where you have to have 1,000 subscribers. so that we're increasing the barrier to entry only for the partner program, right? They're not increasing the barrier entry to be able to upload videos to the platform. That's the whole thing. Is it's like there's this big negative YouTube's trying to, take us down thing going on, and it's not that at all, right? All they're doing is they just move the barrier. That's it. And in the future, they might move it again. Okay? So that's what I'm saying as far as, using this as a learning thing to, learn how to really tune in on what it is that you're doing. Intrepid Don says, Nick, your tips took me well over the threshold, 2,300 subs and counting. High five, fist bump, my friend. Says, guys, listen to Nick and his advice. There's no shortcut in life. Absolutely. Got another one came in, says, Tube questions. I don't understand why it's a huge deal. I'm focused on having a proper business model, and I'm grateful for this free platform and opportunity. That's another thing, right? That's an excellent point, man, and thank you for that. I wish I could pin that comment in here, Tube questions. But, like, what he's saying here is it's not, like, you have an outlet. This is an outlet, right? Like, I'm sitting in my place right now broadcasting out, and there's like 400 people in here right now that I have the ability to talk to because of this platform, right? When I had 500 subscribers, when I had 100 subscribers, I had the ability, because of the platform, to get my stuff out there to help people through the content that I was making, and also using it for business as well. I was growing an email list and all of that stuff from the jump, right? So you have the opportunity still to get your videos out there, to get your message out there, to try to make whatever impact it was or is that you are that you're trying to make, right? That has not been taken away from you. So please focus on that, right? Focus on what it is that you can do, and not what it is that's being taken away, because in most cases nothing is really being taken away. It's just being moved. So it's going to take you just a little bit longer in order to get there. So I'm going to hop in the chat here. I'm going to see what kind of questions you have on this. So again, I'm not looking at channels or anything here. This is all about what's going on with YouTube right now as far as the demonetization thing is concerned. If you have any questions about it whatsoever, let me know in the chat, and then I'll hit them as I go along. Let's see here. Voltage Sports says 415 people in the stream. Yeah, that's cool. 416, 420. Yeah, we're climbing around for sure. Thanks, Nick. You helped me hit the end of the year goal in the middle of January. Your tips are so helpful, says Gaming Matter. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're finding the content helpful. Sublimination Club says, hopefully that means more quality. This takes work. Yes, an outlet from comfort of your home. Yes, exactly, Nick. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's the whole thing, is we have this platform, right? It's like people on the internet right now, in Facebook, other creators on YouTube, even people in my industry are trying to get you to think like, oh, YouTube is trying to squish, the small YouTuber and all that. They're not trying to squish it. All they've done, just adjust the mindset a little bit. All they've done is they've just moved it. They just moved which door you walk into, and it just takes a little bit longer to get there, right? That's it. So please don't let this affect your day. Don't let this affect your mindset. Don't let this impede on your creativity. Don't let this affect you in any way, in any negative way. Because again, you're a creative, you're a creator, right? This is you're on here doing your thing, right? Don't let this have a negative impact on what it is that you're doing. I mean, again, I understand. Cutting the Caboose says, I know it seems like the sky is falling, but this will just be a blip if you're serious about growing and doing it the right way. Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%, 1,000%. I agree with that without question. Chris and Yuki say, forget ads, just sell merch, and there are a ton of different ways to make money on YouTube. Absolutely. So, let's go over some of those. For anybody that's saying, hey, how can I do this? How can I make money on YouTube, right? You can make money, just for quick brainstorms here. You can make money through merch. You can make money by sending traffic to your own website or blog, and doing like affiliate stuff there. You can make direct affiliate money. You can also do stuff which I guess wouldn't apply to there, so I'm not even going to say that. But you can, if you offer any types of services or anything like that, of course you can make money that way. Did I do affiliate stuff yet? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just like pumped up right now, so I'm not sure if I did that one or not anyway. But basically, like, there's other ways that you can make money on YouTube. So if you're concerned about that, then please just, just look around. I have like, I think 5 videos on my channel about how to make money on YouTube, and you can look there to try to fill those gaps. Ginger Doll Shows and Crafts says, Nick, my older channel still has some annotations in there and old info. Is it okay to change all the info without screwing up the algorithm? Tags, descriptions, titles, etc. So with your tags, titles, descriptions, etc., you do not want to modify your title and description unless you want to risk YouTube re-indexing those videos. You can change your tags. You can add tags to it and things like that. You can change your thumbnail as well. That doesn't make any change, but if you change your title or your description, that can cause YouTube to re-index your video. Thank you, Comedy Guru Jiraj. I appreciate it. So again, one thing I wanted to mention here, if you're just coming into the stream right now, if you see, like, in the comments here, anybody that wants to, that's getting close to that 1,000 subscriber milestone, if you guys want to subscribe to each other, go ahead. Typically, I'm not for that at all, but I know what a big deal this is to people. So if you're getting close to that 1,000 mark, go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and subscribe to each other, whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, what the real reason that I wanted to be on here is I just want to stop the mindset of the sky is falling, because it's not. All they've done is they've just moved the barrier to entry. They've made it to where it's going to take a little bit longer, and to where you have to put in a little bit work, and you have to create a better understanding of how all of this stuff works in order for them to open the doors and let you in. That's it. Let's see here. For me, it's not about the money. It's about the features. Tyler Scott Illusionist says, for me, it's not about the money. It's the features that YouTube allowed me to do, which helped my channel grow. Now it will be handicapped and put at a disadvantage. Which features specifically, Tyler Scott, are you talking about? Let's see here. 1,000. I wish I'm at 25, says FunTube. Yeah, see, and that's the funny thing too, right? It's all about perspective. So like FunTube's like 1,000. I wish I'm at 25. Right? So for 1,000, it's not, he's thinking like, or they are thinking like, I'm at 25. I still got a long way to go anyway, not even worried about it. Right? But people, like, I know the big concern is coming from people that are like, hey, I just crossed 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 views, and I was just getting ready to get monetized. I had just submitted, and they were just, I was just waiting for 3 weeks, and they hadn't gotten back to me yet, and now this. Right? I understand. I get it. Let's see here as I scroll down the page here. Okay, I need subs. I have 352. More subscribers, please. More watch time. Can you please promote my channel? I only have 12 subs. I'm so relieved. I only have 2 channels to keep creating and monetization. Absolutely. Will this affect how videos without ads rank and are promoted in browse features? Jessica Spencer, I don't know, but I would assume no. And the reason I would assume no is because per my testing, I haven't found that the ads make a difference in terms of ranking videos or not. The Clash Machine says, Nick, I have 1,000 subs, but I got demonetized. So the Clash Machine, in your particular case, then it would come down to those 4,000 hours of watch time. So you have to accumulate 4,000 hours of watch time within 12 months. So what you need to do is you need to go into your analytics, and you need to say, okay, how much watch time do I have now? Just take it back like 11 months and say, okay, how much do I have to accumulate? And if you have 1,000 subs now, you can hop on a live stream and you can probably generate a decent amount. Like I generate, I have a bigger channel, but on my live streams, I generate like, I think it's like, I'm averaging like 77 days worth of watch time on my live streams when I go live from the studio. Let's see here. Hey, I already crossed 10,000 views and 300 subs on the 6th of January. I have my college exam for March. How I reach the new milestone before February? It's like ruining dreams. It is not ruining dreams, because all it is, okay, over Rogue Gaming, they are not ruining your dream. They're not saying that you can't upload to YouTube. They're not saying that you can't make money on YouTube. All they're saying is that you have to work a little bit harder in order to be able to do it. So instead of it being at 10,000 views, now you have to actually learn how to generate subscribers, how to convert your viewers into subscribers. I've got videos about this on my channel. Everybody in my sidebar also has videos about this on my channel. Or about this, teaching you how to convert viewers into subscribers, teaching you how to get subscribers, teaching you how to get views, all of that stuff. If you go to my channel page and you look in the sidebar, all those creators there, almost all of them, make content that can help you learn how to grow your channel. And that's the thing with this, right? Is this is an opportunity for you to say, okay, they're changing the game, so to speak. So what I need to do is I need to go into basically go into the Creator Academy. Through their Creator Academy, which is basically a user manual for how to use their platform. And I need to go through the free YouTube Creator Academy, and I need to learn how to do this stuff properly. I also need to watch Nick's videos. I need to watch Roberto's videos. I need to watch Brian's videos. I need to watch Tim's videos, Daryl's videos, Owen's videos. I need to watch all these guys. Sean's videos. I need to watch all of these guys, all these people, Sonny, Amy. I need to watch them all and learn how to properly run my YouTube channel so that I can generate that 1,000 subscribers. Lawn porn, lawn care tips. Funny hashtag there. Your tips got me started with YouTube Live. I had zero idea before seeing your vids and channel. I wanted to say thank you. Being able to express my love of lawns is the most important thing to me. Fantastic. High five, fist bump to you. I'm glad that you are going live because live streaming is awesome. I love it. And I'm also glad that you're finding that additional value here instead of being one of the people that are freaking out about the what's going on with the ad thing. And again, I say that kind of jokingly with the freaking out because, I do understand that for some people, it was like, hey, once I cross this milestone, then, that $20 a month, that does add up to something. And that's reality. That $20 a month, it does add up to something, right? So, or that you would have gotten, if you're accumulating those views and whatever. But it's like, hey, that $20 a month does add up to something. I totally get that. But in the grand scheme of things, there's other things that you can do on YouTube. I'm sure here over the next couple of weeks, all of us are going to be putting out videos on it. But there's other things that you can do on YouTube that can help you learn how to generate, or not help you learn, but there's other things you can do on YouTube to where you can generate that money, more money than you would have made on AdSense anyway. So focus on that stuff and take less focus on the actual ads. Excuse me. Take less focus on the actual ads and what YouTube is giving you. So say, I can look at this negative and be like, hey, your YouTube is taking this. Or I can look at it and say, okay, well, instead, I'm just going to create this so that I can make money this way instead. And whatever with ads, once I get there, I get there. But instead, I'm going to do this. Thank you, Nick, for making a bad situation seem positive. Cross make, my pleasure. It's not that it's a positive situation, right? It's just the whole reason I came on here today is because I'm seeing people in such a bad place online, like on Reddit, on Facebook, all over the place. People are like, they're freaking out. And it's like, is this really worth your time? Is this really worth the time to let it just cloud up your head and look at it in terms of, like, oh, my dreams are getting destroyed because YouTube moved that barrier to entry back, right? Like for me, that's the whole thing is I'm just trying to help adjust that mindset a little bit in terms of making it, not as big of a deal. Because in reality, in most cases, it's not that big of a deal. Jack Nelligan says, I do YouTube as a hobby, and it annoys me that YouTube is doing this to other creators. YouTube came under fire last year when it stopped videos about some topics being able to include advertisements. Absolutely. But again, Jack, the thing is, man, is as creators, right? As somebody who does get money from ads, that money comes from those advertisers. Right? So in order to keep those advertisers happy, then the people that do make their living, because everybody's, like a big thing is everybody's like, well, for what about the people that make their living from YouTube, right? I'm a full-time content creator myself, right? And a large part of my business comes from the different things that I do around my YouTube channel. So I get that part of it, right? And basically, as far as the ad revenue is concerned, with what it is that they do with the advertisers, they have to make those advertisers happy, because if they're not making those advertisers happy, then they're not making money, and then we're definitely not making money because they're going to make sure that they're paying their server costs and all that stuff themselves, or that they're keeping their lights on, so to speak. So as soon as the advertisers are not playing ball anymore, it's time for us to pay that price, right? So I understand that side of it. It's a business decision. Hey, if we want to keep this ball rolling, we got to make sure that Coca-Cola is happy. If we want to keep this ball rolling, we got to make sure that we are pleasing Verizon. If we're going to keep this ball rolling, we got to make sure that such and such is on board with us. That's just the reality of it. They're a business, and we are a part of that, and we get to reap the benefits, so to speak, of the decisions that they make. And those benefits, not just on the monetary side, But those benefits in terms of, there we go, got that one. But those benefits in terms of just having that platform, like we were talking about earlier, having that platform where people can, just where everybody in this chat right now, you have this stage that you can stand on and that you can, just like I'm doing right now, right? I'm like, hey, there's a problem right now on the internet with people like, you know, clouding their minds with all this negative stuff. I'm going to turn on this live stream and I'm going to stand on this stage of YouTube and I'm going to talk to people about it, right? It gives me that ability to do that. And everybody in this chat right now, it gives you that ability to do that as well. And then if you can earn ad money from it, once you cross that 1,000 subscribers, it's a bonus. But the real way to do it, if you are trying to get money, is to actually build a business around what it is that you're doing so that you can earn money from the other things that you do and not necessarily from ads. Let's see here. Guillermo Ellard. I'm sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Says, hey, Nick, I just want to say that you motivated me a lot. Thanks. I appreciate it. Hi there, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are also doing well. Scott's thoughts. DJ Takacat says, I need to make money. So DJ Takacat, what you have to do, man, is you have to take that creativity, or woman, you have to take that creativity that you already have as a creator, as a creative person that is making videos for YouTube. You have to take that creative energy and you have to say, okay, I can look at this thing and I can be like all mad about it, or and I can't do anything about it. I can be mad about this and I can't do anything about it in terms of their decision and how they're running their platform. Or I can say, okay, well, I'm a creative person. Let me sit down with a notepad and let me think of all of the different things that I could possibly do to earn money from what it is that I do on my channel. You know, am I sending people to, am I verbally telling people in my videos to go to a particular website? Am I using affiliate links? Like, am I doing merch? Like, what is it? Like, what is it that you can do? Use your creativity. This is your moment to say, I'm going to take this time. I'm going to take this opportunity to make a plan for monetization for my channel so that it doesn't matter if I have 1 subscriber or 100,000 subscribers, I'm still going to be monetizing in these other ways so that if YouTube does make a change of some kind, I'm going to use it for the stage, but I'm not going to use it as the actual income source itself, right? Let's see here. Jen's Beauty Style says, Nick, when can we start using affiliate links? I got some kickback saying I was violating the terms. Jen's Beauty Style, a lot of times those kickbacks actually come from not putting in an affiliate disclaimer in your videos. So 2 ways you can get around that. One is if you are putting that affiliate disclaimer, but you're still getting in trouble, which you shouldn't be unless you have a kids channel, which it doesn't look like you do. But if you are getting any type of slack for using affiliate links in your channel, then what you can do is you can actually make a 1-page website where you put all of your stuff and then send people to there. Or you can also send to like kit.com and places like that instead. HP Gamer says, yeah, but for people like me with disabilities, is the 1,000 subs is hard. I was like, okay, 10,000 views, but subs is hard, Nick. Also, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again as well, HP Gamer. Yeah, man, I get that. You know, I get that it is difficult, and it is, you know, something that is, you know, in some cases it's like, you know, man, this really sucks. But again, it's one of those things, like, you have no control. None of us do. We do not have control over how they run their platform. So because of that, we have to look at the situation and say, okay, well, if there's this ad thing, then I need to really sit down and think about other ways that I can try to generate that $100 a year, $200 a year, or $500 a year that I would have gotten from YouTube. Midnight Madness 4x4, what's up, man? Says, it sucks, but I know I can make it to 1,000. Never give up. Thank you, and D, for the commentary this past weekend. I made a new channel trailer with it. Nice. 4x4, Midnight Madness, madness. But yeah, back to you, HB Gamer, like, you know, you just have to look at it and you have to say, okay, this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to look around at all these different gaming channels. I'm going to say, okay, how are these people monetizing their content? What is it that they're doing outside of ads? And try to be creative, right? Again, you're creative. You're online making videos and editing videos and doing that whole thing for the internet. You're creative. Lean on that in terms of using your creativity to come up with a solution for monetization. Free screen recorder for a PC, I'm not sure. Let's see here. Nick, I have more than 4,000 watch time, bruh, says the Clash Machine. I think, were you the one that got demonetized? If you got demonetized and you have 1,000 subscribers and you have more than 4,000 hours of watch time, then send a ticket through YouTube Help, because I'm sure there's going to be that whole thing too, because they're probably going to have some bot going around taking care of this. So basically, what's going to happen is there's probably going to be a ton of people. Thanks, Cricket. I appreciate it. There's probably going to be a ton of people that are going to be demonetized, even though they shouldn't be. And if that happens to you, if that happens to anybody that's in here right now, then what you want to do is you want to go to into your creator studio, and then down in the bottom left corner, you're going to see a little button that says help and feedback. And then you'll be able to actually send YouTube a support ticket and let them know, hey, I'm meeting your qualifications, blah, blah, blah. Don't approach them like, hey, this is bull honky, and you are, you're ruining this, that, and the other thing, and this is ridiculous, and you need to turn my channel back on. Be professional. Hey, I just wanted to bring it to your attention. My channel's just recently been demonetized, but I am meeting all of the requirements. If you could just look into that, I would appreciate it. Right? Okay, so I have a podcast that I'm going to do called the Business of Video Podcast. I think I've got a link to it down in the description. I'm going to be doing that right here in a few minutes. So I'm going to get out of here. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Again, the thing I want to lead you with here, the thing that I want to leave you with here is please don't fall into the hype. Don't let other people right now, like, if you have your own concern about, okay, yeah, this is like a thing for me, that's cool. But please don't let other people affect your mind state today. Over the next week, there's going to be tons of stuff about this all over the internet. Take control of it and say, you know what? YouTube has not stopped my ability to create. They have not stopped my ability to be a creative person. They are not going to stand in the way of me achieving what it is that I want to achieve. I'm still going to move forward. All they've done is they've moved the barrier to entry. They've moved the ability for me to monetize this stuff through ads back just a little bit, but I can do it. I'm going to keep pushing for that. Jafito's Movie Blog says, thanks for everything, Nick. This is yet another setback, but I'm determined to push forward. Yeah, that's the thing. And same thing with you, Jafito, man, is it's a setback. You also got another setback the other day with your live stream getting kicked out or whatever. So, you're getting kind of like a double hit this week. But hang in there and keep pushing forward. Again, everybody in the chat right now, don't let this, take away from what it is that you're doing. Don't let this impede on your creativity. Keep doing your thing. Keep being creative. And please do not fall into the hype that is going to be going around this for the next few weeks. Make it a positive thing. Go out there and be that person. Be that light in this situation, right? Let people know, and people are going to argue with you. Let people know, hey, YouTube, it's still a stage, right? I can still upload there. I can still get my message out, right? It's still a stage. So I'm out of here because I have to go on to that podcast. It's a live thing. You can actually go to facebook.com/OwenVideoX, I think is where it is, if you want to go be a part of that. Or there's a link to it down in the description to listen to it on iTunes, whatever. But again, just keep it positive and I know, Vigard, I know you're not happy about this either. But again, man, you got to find ways around it because it's something that is out of your control. Right, so you have to find ways around it in terms of being creative on how you're going to monetize your stuff, right? So as soon as this video goes public, like I was saying before, so like as soon as this goes down, it's not going to go public right away because it has to process, and I'm going to that podcast. But as soon as this goes public, if you guys want to post in the comments there or whatever, just go in there and go ahead. I'm not going to delete any things about, subscribe on this particular live stream. I'm not going to delete any comments about subscribing or anything like that. If you guys want to go help each other out there, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that, to help each other get over that 1,000 subscriber milestone, so that it's not going to affect you as bad. But you still got to get that 4,000 minutes, right? So even if you cross that milestone, you still got to put in the work to get that 4,000 minutes. So even that subscriber thing, it's not even going to help you. So actually skip that. Don't even do that. So I was just trying to be helpful there, but it's actually backfiring, and that's actually not going to work. So yeah. So basically, who peed on my most conscious? I love it. All right. So thanks for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Stay positive. Keep creating. Keep doing your thing. And I will see you on Saturday.